Hey Brickmaniacs, welcome back. Dylan with you once again for another volume of the Quarantine Chronicles here on this Monday. Not a long episode today, but we do have some stuff to cover. First things first, we're going to hear from Dan actually back on Saturday night when he was finally getting some building done on the Macon Island, which is awesome. As many of you know, we're hoping to have that done by the World War Brick deadline here coming up in June, but obviously due to COVID-19, there's been some setbacks, but finally Dan has reached himself into a place where he's able to get some work on that, so we'll hear an update from him. He'll also give us a little bit of an update on just how things are going at the Brickmania HQ, how everything is shipping, take a little bit closer look at our pandemic packaging, which if you've been paying attention to social media, you know is kind of a step in a different direction, something we had to do to make sure that orders were still going out, but we will hear from him. From my end of things, I'm just going to cover a couple of the restocks, some of our deals and whatnot, and then we'll get this show on the road. So first things first, restocks back online right now. We have the M1044 Humvee, we have the P40B Warhawk, and we have the A6 M20. So all three of those right now are restock pre-orders available online. Just check out that weekly restocks tab and you can place your order there. Also, because we have those two World War II fighters back, we're offering a little promotion right now. You can save 10% if you're one of the first 100 orders by using promo code FIGHTER. So that'll save you 10% on your entire order. Should also point out too, Dan will cover this a little bit as well, but the Macon Island plank owners, especially at that top level, you get to combine that discount. So anytime we offer a 10% discount, it's actually 15. Anytime we offer a 15, it's actually 20. Anytime we offer a 20, it's actually 25. So just remember that those deals stack when you are a plank owner. So that's one of the benefits for that. There's still plenty of time in 2020 left. The earlier you buy it, the more you save because there's more of that year, and it's good for the rest of 2020. So that's everything new that's back on brickmania.com right now for restock pre-orders available right now. Should mention once again too that we are still approaching 50K subs. Once we hit that 50K mark, we are going to give away a USS Johnston kit. So if you want to be eligible to win that, help us get to 50K subs and pay attention to that video. We'll let you know how to participate and have your shot at winning a USS Johnston. Okay, so that covers everything from my part now. Now we are going to turn it over to Dan at the HQ on a Saturday night, a little bit of a throwback to when he was doing some building on the USS Macon Island.
Greetings, Brickmaniacs. I'm actually in the Brickmania warehouse. It's Saturday night, and I'm doing something I've been wanting to do for a long time. That's get some work done on the USS Macon Island. If you remember from the plank owner campaign that we started a few weeks ago, we intended to get this ship built. It tended to be a lot further along in progress than we are now, but the whole lockdown thing has really thrown a wrench in those plans. Our whole schedule's thrown off. Typically, I'm not in this part of the building. I'll be at the other end of the building dealing with orders and doing some design stuff, doing whatever it takes that is unique for me as part of this Brickmania team. So Saturday night, I'm in here building, and I know we wanted to get some footage about what's going on at Brickmania. In the warehouse, not a whole lot because of the lockdown. We are doing some essential things, people coming here to get parts. Most of the work is being done from people's houses. We're able to make kits, get all that stuff done all remotely pretty much, and haven't really been spending a lot of time in here, which is going to change because I'm getting more and more caught up. I'm getting to some of the things off my list. I mean, we've been getting tons of orders, and I appreciate that. It's been keeping me really busy, but everything seems to be more under control, back to a normal pace of doing things. But here I am. I'm building. This is my happy spot. So I do want to say that there are a few things that we should keep you updated about. I think Dylan has probably kept everybody updated for the most part about what's going on. Just what do you want to talk about this box that we have? Our normal supplier of boxes was unable to get us our large boxes for kits, so things had got backed up, and we didn't know when the problem was going to be solved, so we actually just went out and got our own boxes. They're a little bit different. This is like old school Brickmania. It's a cardboard box, which of course a box should be, but it's kind of a throwback to the old days of Brickmania. We're still putting a nice fancy label on it, and the box is a little bit nicer. It won't crush like the old ones will. So BTR 82 coming out. We've had them done. We've been sitting on a lot of stuff for the last week waiting for boxes. Finally just took matters into our own hands and got a substitute. So those have been going out. Heinz, what else? There's been a whole slew of stuff that's been waiting on these things. And now the log jam is sort of clearing up. So just want to give you a little bit of an update. I think Dylan will fill you in on most of the rest that's going on. Tons of restocks coming out. A lot of the things got a little bit jumbled up while we had to reorganize how we did Brickmania. But now all of a sudden things are all happening at once. We have tons of restocks coming in. And I should say, get them while you can. The rate that things have been selling out here, it's been phenomenal. We haven't had this kind of order since like maybe around Christmas or something. It's been unreal. Appreciate the support everybody's been throwing our way, and we'll keep the cool stuff going out to you and keep you updated on what's going on here. Thanks.
All right, always great to hear from Dan. Cheers, as always. Once again, we have the M1044 Humvee, the P40B Warhawk, and the A6 M20 online available for restock pre-order right now. Use that promo code FIGHTER and save yourself 10%. That's all for this volume of the Quarantine Chronicles. Thank you very much for checking in, and stay tuned. We will be back on Wednesday.
Greetings, Brickmaniacs. From the Brickmania warehouse, I'm Dan, and I'm mad. I don't like these boxes. It's like a step backwards. He not happy. He mad.